Sirach, the book of Sirach. Let me urge you then to read this book carefully and with an open mind. And please be patient in those places where, in spite of all my diligent efforts, I may not have translated some phrases very well. What was originally written in Hebrew does not always have exactly the same sense when it is translated into another language. That is true not only of this book, but even of the law itself. The prophets and the other books, the translations differ quite a bit from the original. This is from the book of Sirach, and this is the name of the book, another name for the book. This was removed from the 1611 King James Bible. These are one of the other books, just like the book of Maccabees 1 and 2. There's also other Maccabee books, but those were removed too. It is against Scripture to change the words from the Hebrew to another language. They do not have the same meaning, they lose their force, and they lose their power. Do not subtract and add. The book of Revelation. Let me find it. So here it is. Revelation, chapter 22, verse 18. Well, God's not the created name, but and the guy who they call John is not called John, but it says, I, John, solemnly warn everyone who hears the prophetic words of this book. If anyone adds anything to them, well, the Creator will add to his punishment the plague described in this book. And if anyone takes anything away from the prophetic words of this book, the Creator will take away from him his share of the fruit of the tree of life and of the holy city which are described in this book. It is against the Scriptures to change the words and to change the names. The Messiah's name was never called Jesus. Do not subtract and add.